Knack is back. Today, I'm going to be trying to get the platinum for Knack 2. I've had a lot of comments asking me to play this game ever since I did the original, so here we are. I've also heard this game is nowhere near as tedious or as difficult as the first game, so I'm excited to get into it. There's 43 trophies for my little blocky friend and I to obtain, so let's see if I still have the knack for it. The game begins with the city we saved in the last game being under attack, which is kind of a shame. Apparently you can play the whole game in co-op, which is cool, but I don't have any friends, so I picked single player, and I started the game on hard because all of the difficulty related trophies stack, which is always nice. We soon learn that the city's under attack by the Transformers. They're not really Transformers, but they do look like Transformers. Right from the get-go, it's clear that the combat's way better than the original game. Not only do you not die in 1 or 2 hits anymore, but you can also block now, which is a massive development. While making my way through the first stage, I go through this passageway and find my first chest. Inside is a gadget part, and selecting it gets me my first trophy. Hey, we got our first trophy, Gadget Boy. Epic! The collectibles in Knack 2 are way better than the original. Not only is it not required to get every chest, but there's also no need to unlock all the different types of Knack, which was a massive pain in the first game. F you, Diamond Knack. I'll never forgive you for the time I wasted trying to unlock you. Anyway, after some truly incredible platforming, opening a door by mashing square, and destroying some more Transformers,
Get beat, broski. That's what happened.
I find myself fighting a really big Transformer.
Ouch.
Surprisingly, the fight goes well and the enemy goes down easy. And that's when I learned Knack 2 has a skill tree.
Oh, what the fuck? There's a skill tree? Okay.
Looking back, I guess I was a bit unenthused, but this is a cool addition. I also got my second trophy when unlocking a skill.
Hey, another trophy. Onwards and upwards. I'll take it.
I continued through this first level of the game, soon learned about parrying, which is another cool addition to the game, and did one of the many QuickTime events which do look cool, but are just not that exciting, and I feel like they take too long. That's just how it goes, though. For all the good additions, there's bound to be a bad one every now and then. There's actually a really bad addition that I don't like towards the end of the game, but more on that later. Knack unfortunately gets stepped on, which ends the first chapter of the game, and we begin the second, which takes place 6 months earlier. This chapter's all about going on a hike with the boys. It had some very basic platforming, and I did have my eye out for collectibles.
Yeah, another chest. Yippee.
That being said, I wasn't following a guide, and the good thing about this game is you don't need to. Our hike soon gets interrupted by some rude goblins which I have to throw hands with.
Take this, you goblin bitch.
We're not fans of goblins around here. We hate them. Anyway, soon enough, I reach the next stage. If it's not already crystal clear, I really like this game. It is 10 times better than the original in almost every way. I make my way through this random temple and do an incredibly easy puzzle where you have to move blocks around.
Puzzle solving genius here. That's me.
While exploring, I soon find myself another chest.
What's it gonna be?
Knack 2 has the same mechanic as Knack 1, where you can choose the reward of someone from your friends list instead of what you found. But there are also random other characters you can choose from, and who are these people?
Edmund? Who the fuck is Edmund?
Anyway, I continued through the story of the game, making sure to collect every chest I could find. The item I chose as a reward ended up finishing off one of my gadgets, which earned me a trophy.
Yeah, the Doctor's Apprentice. That was quick. First gadget already.
The end of the hike resulted in Lucas showing us a battlefield.
Surprise! It's cool, isn't it?
No, it's not cool, Lucas. People died here. All the robots end up waking up, and we have to fight them. It's obvious that there's too many for us, and we start running away. While running, I find myself a chest which has a relic inside, which earns me a trophy.
Hey, a trophy, Crystal Relic Collector.
After beating the absolute shit out of some more robots, the next chapter begins in this monk monastery. Here we meet the leader of the monks, Xander, who doesn't look evil at all and is definitely not going to betray us later, and his nice assistant, Ava.
It's an honor to finally meet you.
For a chill afternoon, we decide to have a sparring match with a bunch of the monks.
Oh no! Oh, he's okay.
It does seem a bit unfair to have these humans go up against, whatever Knack is, but they asked for the fight. All I know is I wouldn't want to fight Knack. During the fight, Ava ends up teaching us a new move which earns us a nice story trophy.
Hey, heavy punch certificate. Nice. Heavy punch.
After beating up humans for what feels like a very long time, the next stage begins on this beautiful mountain. We immediately run into more goblins again, which I swiftly take out as per usual, and shortly I unlock Knack.
Knack. Yeah!
Ice is nice.
Yeah, ice is nice.
Not long after this, I opened treasure chest number 10, which earns me trophy number 6.
Oh, nose for treasure. I think that's for 10 treasure chests.
While progressing through the game, I'm making sure to unlock things on the skill tree. There's a trophy for unlocking all the basic skills, so I'm slowly chipping away at it. As much as I was being ironic about being excited for Ice Knack, I actually like Ice Knack. He's really strong. I like him a lot. I shortly run into more death robots, and while fighting them, get a trophy for defeating 300 enemies using punches.
Hey, big hitter. What's that for? I don't know what that's for.
Now when I'm in combat, I use more kicks, as there's a trophy for defeating enemies with a bunch of kicks as well. Soon we arrive in the desert and we're trying to find out why the robots are coming back to life. While trying to figure things out, I get randomly crushed by this water container.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I soon find this tablet thingy that teaches Knack a new move. There's 4 of these in the game, and I get a nice silver trophy if I find them all. After getting through more of the level, I open one of these XP chests and get a trophy for opening 30.
Hey, treasure hunter. I guess for opening those chests. Nice.
The only goal of this next chapter was to lower this bridge. That's right, there's a whole chapter in the game about lowering a bridge. Exciting stuff, Knack 2. Anyway, there was a death I had in this chapter that I'm still salty about to this day.
What? What the fuck?
I walk around the corner and immediately die. How was I supposed to react to this? The rest of the chapter goes pretty well though. It involves the usual platforming and the occasional collectible found. Soon I manage to lower the bridge and progress.
I did it, guys.
It's not long after this where I unlock Stealth Knack.
Invisible Knack. Oh man, I remember. It's all coming back to me, man.
A bit later on, I decided to stop playing for the night and I got a random trophy while I was looking at the menu.
Hey, a trophy. The challenge begins? What did I even do?
I got the trophy for collecting my first Knack medal. There's 2 more trophies related to collecting these, and they are the least fun part about getting this platinum. But again, more on that later. Up until this point, I'd really focused on parrying the enemy's attacks.
Parry? Oh, shit!
And I soon earned a trophy for parrying 50 times.
Oh, pro parrier. Told you I'm a parrying master, bro.
After finding more collectibles, doing some extremely easy puzzles, and some more boring ass quick time events, Ava ends up teaching me a new move and I get another story trophy for it.
Hey, hookshot certificate. Nice.
I got a question. How is Ava even doing this? How does she just have the magic power to teach Knack new moves? Is there any lore reasons as to why she can do this? I want to know, man. I have no idea. Anyway, the new move is a grab. You can now pull enemies towards you. And yeah, I like it. It's quite useful.
Is that fun to do?
Lucas! What do you mean is that fun to do? We're in the middle of a war and I just killed somebody. What are you talking about?
Is that fun to do?
About 10 minutes later, I'm playing as Little Knack and I end up getting a trophy for defeating 10 enemies as Small Knack.
Hey, smaller is better a trophy.
If you couldn't already tell, there are a ton of miscellaneous trophies in this game. While continuing the story, my next 5 trophies were all miscellaneous trophies. I got a trophy for defeating 100 enemies using jump kicks, another for stunning 50 enemies with sunstone bombs. I got one for defeating 300 enemies using kicks, a silver for defeating 500 goblins total, and a final one for running 26.2 miles. All these trophies were all in the span of less than an hour as well. The game was hand feeding me trophies. Soon enough, I was up against the boss. This fight really isn't that bad at all. You just have to dodge his attacks, then hit him back. Simple stuff. That being said, everything did not go perfectly. I feel like I did get cheated here. Just look how much health he has.
No! No! I was so close. Bullshit.
My second attempt though did go a lot better and I got rewarded nicely for my efforts.
Did I win? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Rathari badge.
After the boss, we learned that Gundahar from the first game is still alive, but he's only here in hologram form, so we'd have to find him. Nothing too eventful happened in this next chapter besides the occasional collectible.
Yippee, collectible.
But I did have to run away from this giant ass robot.
This doesn't look great. Oh, shit.
Not too long after this, we get introduced to a new enemy. This enemy's really annoying because you can't damage them when they have this electricity around them.
God damn it, bro.
Fortunately, Ava soon teaches us a new move, which not only gets us a trophy,
Yeah, boomerang certificate. Very nice.
but also allows us to get past that enemy's defense. There's also another trophy for using this specific skill a bunch of times, so I'd be using it a lot. We soon find Gandahar again, but he's hiding behind a bunch of goblins and robots, so we have to fight our way through. Soon I'm up against the last two robots defending Gandahar, and they do give me a little bit of trouble.
Oh, boo.
But after a couple of tragic failures, I defeat the robots and Gandahar falls to his untimely demise. This guy turns out to be evil and decides to take control of all the robots. Big shocker, I know.
We could change the world.
On the plus side, we do get a trophy for defeating Gandahar. At the very end of this chapter, there's another boss fight with an evil version of Knack. And this fight really did give me more trouble than any other fight in the entire game. But through perseverance, we did eventually manage to win.
I'm winning. Oh, did I win? Yeah!
This earns me another story trophy. Sadly, the plane we used to arrive is broken and we're now stranded on the island. We spend the next 4 months trying to build a plane to get off the island.
4 months? Holy!
I'm just wondering what Lucas has been eating all this time, or where he's been sleeping. And he's been wearing the same outfit this whole time? You dirty boy, Lucas. Anyway, somehow the plane works and we end up going to a familiar place. This is the second level of the first game. Kind of a cool throwback. Here I end up getting a trophy for breaking through the block of 50 enemies.
Hey, blockbuster.
I continued through the level and it did feel kind of nostalgic, which is strange because I haven't played it before, but the next level was even more so. It's set in the tutorial of the first game. And even though I do remember not liking the tutorial all that much, really think it is a bad tutorial. It's just really long and boring. It was still cool to be back here. Regardless, at the end of the chapter, we save all our friends who have been trapped ever since we got stuck on the island.
Miss me?
Bruh.
I make my way through the next chapter as well, and we enlist Elon Musk's wife to help us. After all the usual death and destruction, Ava figures out that maybe Xander isn't the greatest guy. After that, we destroy one of those big-ass robots,
Yo.
and then we start chapter 12. Here we encounter a new enemy we can't defeat, no matter what we do. Fortunately, Ava teaches us another new move, which turns out to be the Rasengan from Naruto. And we get a trophy for learning this one too.
Yeah, ultimate move certificate. Cool.
A couple minutes later, I get another trophy for using the immobilize skill I learnt before.
Bitch. Hey, tricky customer. Nice.
A bit later on, towards the end of the same chapter, is the last one of these tablet thingies I need to find for another trophy. We see Xander's forces going towards the town, and we head there too. At this point, I was a couple of gadget parts away from having all the gadgets, and a couple of Topaz relics away from unlocking Topaz Knack. But the game was just not giving me what I needed.
Oh.
It was in this chapter where I earned a silver trophy for destroying 700 robots.
Hey, robot wrecker. Nice. 700 robots defeated.
At this point, I was also pretty close to finishing my skill tree as well, and after destroying a bunch more robots, you get to pilot one of the Titans. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of the game. It's pretty cool. You even get to fight another Titan in a stadium, which is a very Gundam-like situation. Knack does the only thing that he knows how to do, which is destroy, and both the Titans get blown up. We're on foot again, but it's kind of a blessing in disguise. We soon find another treasure chest which contains our last gadget part. I now have all the gadgets.
Yeah, the Doctor's disciple. Silver trophy. Finally, bro. I feel like I got so unlucky with that one.
The last gadget I unlocked was the combo meter, and there's a trophy I'll go for later related to using this. But before that, I have to fight another Titan which has Xander inside. I gotta be honest, this fight is incredibly easy. You just have to beat the shit out of his legs. For winning, we get a nice silver trophy.
Hey, Titanic Triumph. I did it. Yeah, the people love me.
Unfortunately, Xander does survive, blows up Knack, and puts him in prison. It is kind of funny to see Knack in prison.
They put Knack in prison? Oh.
Fortunately, our boy Lucas does break us out. We now need to get out of the prison and stop Xander. Luckily, on the way we find a treasure chest. And inside, thanks to Edmund, we unlock Speedy Knack. Unlocking any version of Knack nets me a trophy.
Yeah, all new powers.
Big shout out to Edmund, I've always loved that guy. Thankfully, there's no trophy in this game for unlocking all the different types of Knack, so I'm fully done with all the collectibles. We soon catch up to Xander, and he's been working on this big crab robot thingy, and we have to climb to the top of it to put a stop to everything. There's some more evil Knack robots on the way, but more notably, I finish off the skill tree and get myself a trophy.
Yeah, incredible power, nice.
When we get to the top of the giant crab, Lucas destroys the whole thing with his tiny ship. It's kinda impressive that he manages to do this actually, but that's why he's my boy!
Is that fun to do?
Anyway, we now have to fight the last boss of the game. And though he does look a little bit intimidating, he is a complete pushover. That's right, the boss in the first game is 100 times harder. This guy is really easy. All you gotta do is hit him with a couple of punches, maybe a Rasen gun, and then a couple more punches. You know, just keep punching him. It's simple stuff, really. I managed to beat the boss on my first go. Let's go, happy days.
What an easy boss, man.
For winning, I end up getting 4 whole trophies. One for beating the boss, and one for beating the game on easy, normal, and hard.
And novice hero Knack? Damn, 4 trophies, bro? Shit, I'll take it.
And just like that, the main story was now done.
And that's the story of how Knack and I saved the world. Again.
But we're only at 34 out of 43 trophies, so I still got more work to do. Up next is the Time Attack and Coliseum Attack game modes. There are 4 trophies I'll get if I get 5 stars on everything. I started up the first Time Attack as the only other form of Knack I have unlocked. Speedy Knack. Surely that means he goes faster. Maybe? I don't know. In Time Attack, you have to make it to the end of these little stages while also taking out as many enemies as you can and not dying. At the very end of my first attempt, I was only off the 5 stars by 1 second, but I got a trophy for finishing a Time Attack anyway.
Oh well, I think we get a trophy for finishing it though. Yep, Relic Racer, nice. This is gonna be easy, man.
I was right, they were gonna be easy. They were actually pretty fun to do as well. Though I did struggle a tiny, eensy-weensy bit with the last one.
Dude, what the f***?
Overall, they weren't that bad, and soon I got a silver trophy.
Yeah, Speed Demon.
The Coliseum Attack game mode was next, and I found these even easier than the Time Attack. Just like before, at the end of my first attempt, I got a trophy that was kind of a handout.
Oh, we got the trophy Gladiator for the first one. Nice.
Since there were only 3 of these, I got these done pretty quick as well. After only 10 minutes, another silver trophy was mine.
Yeah, 5 stars. There it is, King of the Colosseum. Nice, that wasn't too bad.
There are a couple of miscellaneous trophies I would be working on, but my main goal now is to get 70 Knack medals. Thankfully, you don't need to get all 143 of these. You only need about half. You get Knack medals for doing challenges in the story levels. A little piece of advice if you're trying to do this yourself, never go for the time ones. They're too hard to do. Also play on very hard if you're going for a high score, as you get a big stack of bonus points. At the start, I was trying to get a good time before I realized it was probably not the best idea, but I did get a trophy for beating any stage on very hard. While grinding out the Knack medals, I discovered a good method to get a high combo. Something I'd need for one of the last few trophies. What you do is you immobilize your enemy and then hold square to do a flurry of punches. This gets the combo meter up pretty quick. What makes this pretty difficult is when you get hit, your combo resets. So you gotta be quite careful. Luckily, I'm a careful guy, and I don't know why the combo meter wasn't on screen here, but I got the 100 combo and a trophy for my efforts.
Yeah, Combo King. 100. That was kind of annoying, but we got it.
The last 2 trophies before the platinum were for 50 and 70 Knack medals. So I started grinding out the levels trying to do these challenges. The Knack medals are my least favorite part about this game. They are boring. I don't want to complain too much because it could be a lot worse. And especially compared to what I had to do in the first game, this really isn't that bad. Still though, it was my least favorite part. After 2.5 hours of grinding out these levels over and over again, I finally had 50 Knack medals.
Hey, halfway there. Very nice. 50. We only got 20 to go.
And after 2 more hours of intense grinding, we finally got the 70 Knack medals needed for the platinum.
2 missions, that's it, right? 70? Yeah, you've got the Knack gold trophy. And yeah, Knack the platinum. Let's go, finally. Knack the ultimate invention, I think is what it is, but let's go.
And just like that, Knack 2 was conquered and the beautiful platinum trophy was mine. This game took me 17 hours to platinum, which is pretty quick, and I enjoyed probably about 90% of my time with the game. It was definitely way better than I thought it was gonna be. Compared to the original, this game is leagues better. Leagues! Anyway, let me know if you've platinumed this game yourself, and thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Happy trophy hunting, fellas, and have a good day. Bye-bye!